Well, I guess if I look back over, and I'm surprised to say as I look back 40 years, that it's something that is perhaps in my blood. My father was a lawyer for many years. My son is also a lawyer. So I guess it's something that fits our DNA pretty well. And so even when I went to college, the plan was ultimately to go to law school. And that all worked out. And as I say, 40 years ago, graduated and sat for the bar and have been doing this ever since, and have been lucky to focus on a practice I like, which is estate planning and trust work. Well, as I'm reminded of the things that I've agreed to do, perhaps what it means is I just have a hard time saying no. But the Probate and Trust Committee is really along the line of my practice area. So I've been an active member of that my entire career. Chairing the annual meeting committee was interesting because it's a giant undertaking, but it seems to be over as fast as it begins. And the Legal Education Committee, I've been pleased to belong to that for a number of years because it does such a good job in general legal education among lawyers and others, and not just in my practice area. For years, we've done probate seminars throughout the state, and the question always was how many locations and then how to find speakers. And the theory was about 15 to 20 years ago to try to organize that on a regular basis so that we did not have to, if you will, reinvent the wheel every year. So we set up the Estate and Trust Institute, tried to create a permanent coordinating committee which could then seek out faculty every year, and it's worked pretty well. It's a program that still draws a good number of Missouri lawyers and gives a lot of new speakers an opportunity to participate. Well, I've always enjoyed it. I guess most lawyers love a stage and love a microphone, so it's something that I've always been comfortable with. And I think the organization, the substance that the Missouri Bar brings to legal education is something I've always been impressed with, and became involved early in my career and have never seen a good reason to not be involved. It's a very effective way to deliver services, not only in the estate and trust area, but throughout the bar, not only for young lawyers, but for experienced lawyers. It's always nice to be thanked, and I think this is a very nice big thank you from the Missouri Bar, but I think importantly it's coming, those of us receiving it, it's coming from our peers. And it is always nice to be thanked by the people that you respect and the people that you work with. So it's nice to receive an award from the Missouri Bar. Well, I think as we hear lots of negative comments and things about lawyers, I think it's important for us to remember that we have a great opportunity, that we can do things for people and for groups that they can't do for themselves. We can provide assistance both to individual clients and to legislatures, to the judicial system. We're in a unique position to help, and I think we need to remember that, and we need to give back whenever we can. It's a hard way to make a living, can be a hard way to make a living, but I think it's gratifying, and it's something we always need to keep in mind, that as we make a living, we need to give back to those that gave us the opportunity in the first place.